potato!
Hi guys, welcome back to Golf on Camera. For Christmas, I got the Adidas Tour 360 golf shoes. Very, very nice. Now, what I was going to do, I was just going to do a little review on them, just so you guys can maybe have a look at. These would have been the shoes that a lot of the TaylorMade players would have worn last year. Dustin Johnson, Jason Day, maybe not so much Justin Rose, but Sergio Garcia. These would have been the kind of shoes that they was wearing. I've got them in black, white and red, Man United colours. That's what I asked Santa for. That's what I've got. So first impressions of the shoe. They're quite a heavy shoe. I've been wearing Nikes for probably the last 2-3 years. And yeah, the first thing I realised with this golf shoe is actually it's well made. It's very well made. It's nice and tough, but it is very heavy. But for a winter shoe, you need it to keep you dry and hopefully keep you warm as well. In terms of the sole, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 spikes, along with some other little grippers in there as well, if you can see. So they're all pretty sharp. Very sharp actually. They're all pretty sharp and they seem pretty grippy, so hopefully during the winter these will keep me on my feet and off my backside. I got these in a 8, I believe. UK 8, and I'm an 8 as well, so they don't seem to come up any bigger or smaller. They just come up as your natural trainer size as such. So guys, over the next few days, I'm just going to do a little review on the shoes, let you know how they sort of wear in, what you should do if you get some of these shoes, maybe the best way to sort of wear them in. So as for now guys, I'll see you on the course when I'm doing some reviewing and some walking. So guys, I'm just walking down 16 now. Played 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, going to play 16, 17, 18 coming in. And yeah, the shoes, where are they? There they are. Shoes, they're nice. They've softened up a lot since the start of the round. I said to you, they felt like quite a firm shoe. And yeah, it's a bit cold. It's cold today. We're on frost greens, which is why I haven't bothered putting. I've just done some little bit of chipping, working on more the strike, more than the actual shot itself. But the shoes are softened up a lot, and they're pretty comfy. There's a bit of a hard patch just by my left little toe, but I've had that before with golf shoes, so I think that's more to do with the shape of my foot than it is the actual golf shoe. So you can't tell too much through 6 holes. I mean, people know when they have new shoes, they blister up around sort of 10, 11, but they're absolutely fine on the heels. Softened up quite a lot in terms of the actual shoe around the toes, because when you crouch down or things like that, they start cutting in. I haven't had any problems with them, and they've kept my feet nice and toasty. I mean, it's probably 2 degrees, 3 degrees max today, so it's pretty cold, and not to say it's a bit icy on the floor, so they've kept my toes nice and cosy. So yeah, so far, very nice shoe. So guys, this is the end of the review for the Adidas Tour 360 Boost shoe. Now, been very impressed with it, to be honest. It's been a while since I've worn Adidas. Like I said, I've worn Nike for sort of the last 2-3 years. And at the start of the review, I said that they felt quite heavy, and they are a lot heavier than the golf shoes that I've been used to wearing with Nike. That might be something to do with the different type of shoe that it is. When I've been playing, I haven't really felt like they've weighed me down as such. Just as I put a few clips I played the other day in them, which was my first full 18 in them. Just as I'm doing that, I'm just going to read to you what Adidas say about the golf shoe. So Adidas say that they're waterproof, breathable, climber proof, keeps your feet dry and comfortable. Now, I've been playing when it's been pretty cold. The courses have been frozen. My feet have stayed dry. My feet have stayed warm, which was the most impressive part, I thought, because obviously walking on frozen ground a lot of the time, sort of freezing temperatures, maybe just above freezing temperatures, kept my feet nice and warm. 360 wrap locks and supports the foot and enhanced stability and a secure fit. Now, the 360 wrap, which is these bits around the sides, so when you lock in, so when you do your laces up, they lock in, and I felt pretty stable, probably more stable than I have felt in the Nikes, if I'm going to be brutally honest. What's the next bit they say? They say that all Adidas golf footwear featuring climate-proof technology delivers 100% waterproof protection backed with a 2-year waterproof warranty. So you get 2-year warranty on the golf shoes. Like I say, I've been playing. It hasn't been raining, but it's been freezing temperatures, which is as good as raining as far as I'm concerned, because once it starts melting, it all gets a bit slushy out there, and it's kept my feet nice and dry. The Thin Tech brings you closer to the ground for better transfer, balance and stability, and more consistent ball striking with increased power. That's probably more of a market thing that they're trying to bring. It brings you closer to the ground for balance and stability. What I've been impressed about is the back here. They're nice and soft. Now, I said to you at the start that these golf shoes were maybe niggling in on the side, but once the other day when I put them on, it was a little bit hard for the first sort of 10-15 minutes, and then when I started walking around with them, they loosened up. And like I said on the course the other day, that they've softened up really nicely. So all in all, I think they're a very good golf shoe. Very glad that Santa bought them for me. The spikes underneath have kept me on my feet. I haven't even looked at slipping. Obviously playing on frozen golf courses, that's always a bit of a worry, and going into winter, that's always a bit of a worry, that you want to be standing on your feet and staying off your backside. So in terms of price, I looked on here. They are currently on the Adidas Golf website for £90 and 96p, so just under £91 for the golf shoe. If you go on to American Golf, however, you can actually pick them up today. It's the 2nd of January today. You can actually pick them up at $69.99, but they've only got selected sizes in 6.5, 11s and 13s. So if you're out of them, then probably one of your better places to go is the Adidas website. 90 quid for this golf shoe. They recommended retail price is actually £129.95, so just under £130. So you're saving 30% off the Adidas website. Obviously a lot more on the American Golf website, but you do need to have be in 6.5, 11 or 13. So guys, that's my review on this golf shoe. Very good golf shoe. Kept me nice and dry, kept me on my feet, kept my feet nice and warm in freezing temperatures, and I think these will be a good shoe for the winter. So guys, if you like this review, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment with any of your comments down below. Make sure you subscribe. I did get another pair of golf shoes from Santa for Christmas, but they are more of a summer shoe, so I'll do that review when I start wearing them. But as for now, these will be what are keeping me on my feet and making me play good golf throughout the winter. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.